couple years ago, my daughter and I, Maggie Jackson, decided to put together a softball, baseball camp for Christmas to try to incorporate both the girls and the boys in the local area to have something to do over the Christmas holidays, kind of get ready for the upcoming season. And it's been very successful last year, so we've done it again this year. Have about 40 girls and boys here. It's right down the middle. We got actually 19 girls and 19 guys. So it really worked out well for us.
Well, we're ages 2nd through 7th grade, so it's kind of a wide age group, I guess. But every age group, you can develop somehow, and I think this camp is awesome for that.
My name is Justin Hay. I'm assistant baseball coach here at Southwest. Today we're having a camp for kids in the community, just enjoying getting some kids on campus and teaching them the skills and fundamentals of baseball and softball.
The biggest thing we want to do is get people on this campus, get parents, get the kids on campus. It's a commodity that we have locally that so many people don't know about. And they know Southwest is here, but they never get on campus. We have a great facility here, and just to get them here. And yes, to answer your question in a roundabout way, it is a recruiting process. You start them early, get them on campus, want them to be a part of our program here in the future, and it's just like any other school. Once you kind of get them indoctrinated into the program, then we want them to be a part of it as they get older.
Well, I talked to my dad, and I was like, we should do a camp together, and we can get girls and boys, not too much is different between the two sports with their hitting and stuff, so it's a great clinic for hitting, especially in defensive-wise, it's the same thing. And so we just thought it would be a great idea, and second year it's going really well.
We really try to keep it basic with the time we have with the kids and the numbers we have with them, so what we really try to focus on is the basic foundation of their swing that they can really build on later at home. So we try to get them in a good foundation, good stance, really just basic work, staying inside the ball. Things that they can work on, not getting around the ball, not getting under balls, just working on ball flight and hand path basically.
This is a great opportunity. Coach Jackson and Coach Maggie and Coach Ken, all the coaches here, I think they do a wonderful job of putting on the camps. They got a lot going on here. It's a really neat experience for the kids to be able to come up here. It's a beautiful, great facility they have. We've had some pretty bad weather, so they have this nice facility in here for the kids to be able to come in over the holidays and get some work done.
This group here, we've got kids from as far south as Kentwood, Brookhaven, Liberty, Monticello, Tylertown, and of course the Pike County area. So we reach out from the surrounding counties and parish, and we actually do a little advertising announcements in the local papers, and all those papers trying to get kids in here. But we have 40 kids here, which is a great number because it's easy to work with when you're inside.
Obviously, every time you go to a camp, you want to develop and get a little bit better. So, I guess walking away with something new, something they've learned.
With different ages, it varies how you can approach kids and what you can tell them. How deep you can get with them. But one thing about hitting is you can't say it enough. That certain things, no matter how old you are, you continue to preach them. That's staying inside the ball and not pulling off, not stepping out. Just working through the baseball.
All the kids need some downtime at some point, but I think over the holidays is a good opportunity. Most of the kids have taken a long break from the end of the season, and now they're able to kind of get back and get those skills honed a little bit before they start in the spring ball and really get rolling.
At their age that we've got today, it's repetition. A lot of repetition and a good foundation. and trying to figure out what skills they have, what God-given ability they have that we can build upon. Every swing's different, every kid's different, their ability's different, and their background's different. Their athletic background's different depending on what they've been taught when we get them, when we see them. So at this point, it's just trying to figure out what their best attributes are and seeing if we can't build upon that and give them some foundation as to what they can build on when they leave.
The big draw that we have here is because it's a local school. It's called a community college for a reason. We want to give back to the community and we want the community to use us. It's a great bang for the buck. It's a very low-cost education. When you start comparing it to your four-year schools, your Mississippi States, your Southern Miss, your Ole Miss, to your private four-year schools, obviously, your William Carey's, your Mississippi College, your Millsaps. The price here is great. You're going to get the same education you're going to get here as you would anywhere else, plus for a much reasonable cost. And it's a great getaway for the kids. The kids can they may be 15 minutes from their house, but yet they're away from home. It's an adjustment period for them.
You can still get that college experience.
You can get the college experience and still go home on a Wednesday night, eat supper with mom and dad, go home and get your laundry washed, but you're away from home. And that's what we try to tell our kids who come in to play to go to school here. It's a school, but it's locally, but it's small enough. You get great education. It's a small atmosphere. We have 2,000 students on campus, but it's still college.